It says we're live. I just need to check my hair first.
Oh gosh.
93 of you already on here. Wow. Okay, we're a little early. Not much.
No, like
7:29.
1 minute.
1 minute. Look at everyone that's already here. There's 90. Well, there was 90. Now it's 72. I guess once we went live.
Well, there's 50.
Oh, they're all dropping off.
It's a reverse of what
They saw my hair.
They're like, now it's 43. Look at that. You just scared them all away.
Well, it is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Look at how everyone is here. Hello from Texas. We can hear you. Thumbs up. Hi, guys. Some people are already at the 𝗓𝗫 show.
Yeah, that
was like last year. We were at this time. We were sitting there getting ready, and that
feels like a forever ago. Actually,
yeah, we're not quite starting yet, so welcome. We'll give everyone like a little bit of time to get in. But at the 𝗓𝗫 show last year, we ran into Sweet Travels. Remember, we were walking up and around the corner, and Jim saw us and pointed and said something, and so that's how we actually met Sweet Travels face to face. Was at the 𝗓𝗫 show. There's your little tidbit of information as everyone comes in. No, just so you know, I have not gotten a haircut. Well, I did. Okay, yeah, we'll cover that. Yeah, we'll cover that. Talking about? Yeah, I did kind of.
Because it looks like it.
I know. Yeah, it's all good. So everybody is here. I saw, go Chiefs. And of course,
how about them Chiefs today?
We had to watch the Chiefs game, which was absolutely fabulous.
That was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was nice because we've been super busy, and we're going to cover all that through this whole thing. So just to have a little downtime to breathe a little bit was really nice.
Yeah, it was a laundry and a Chiefs game. And everybody was like, oh, we're going to miss Tyreek. Well, we do miss Tyreek, but we didn't miss Tyreek. We missed Tyreek, but didn't miss Tyreek.
I've never missed Tyreek,
yeah,
so it's all good.
Yeah.
So we are 7:31. And this, I don't wonder how many lives have we done. Have we done?
If we do one a month.
Yeah, we didn't start out doing one a month. We've probably done 15, maybe at least. So if you are new to the channel, thank you. I don't know what's in store for tonight. I promise I have no desire to rip chicken heads off. We're going to keep it. That was a complete craziness last live that went off the rails. So we're going to be a little more civilized. We're going to give you a lot of information tonight. So we are going to give you the ground rules first.
Of course we are.
Every live, I like to do the ground rules.
And so especially lately, I'll give you that. We have a lot of new subscribers lately. Yes. So I'm very thankful for you guys. And so, yes, we do need to say
800
how we do
in like the last 10 days.
Yeah.
It's insanity what's going on.
Every once in a while, YouTube's like, oh.
Sometimes they do recommend our videos. And then some of you are actually crazy enough to subscribe.
Yeah. But we do need to kind of just go through, how do we do it live? Why do we do a live? But we do a live the second Sunday of every month.
Because my wife likes systems, and
that way you know when. And the only time that I get frustrated with our lives is in the fall when we have a Sunday night football game.
Yeah. So here's what we do. We try to keep it to 1 hour. So that's to everybody's benefit, including our own, just so we try to respect people's time frames. We have been known to go over a little bit. That's just the way it works.
But you can log off at an hour. It's fine.
Number 2, we try not to, over here on the side, try to look at all the comments going on, because I will squirrel. And inevitably, I do kind of look over on occasion. But we have this wonderful person behind the scenes named Megan.
Yes, and so Megan is in Kansas City, and she puts in the questions and the comments that you have, and then we take little segments throughout the night and we answer those, so that it's not we try to stay somewhat on track,
because then we'll miss something. Number 4 or 5, whatever it is.
I think you're only on number 3.
Oh, 3. Super chats, super stickers, we love all those, and we do appreciate it. If we miss it on the front side, Megan's over here catching it, so we don't lose train of thought, and we get to answer the questions that we're involved with.
The main goal for our lives is to update you.
Yes.
Tell you kind of some what's been going on, and then also to give you an opportunity to ask questions. So you can just start asking your questions over there on the side. Megan will grab those and we'll get to them this evening.
Ba-boom. Now, on with the show.
It's not a show, people.
If I had music, or if I could say roll the intro, that would be kind of cool. We don't have any of that fancy, like some YouTubers have the fancy, like, I don't know, what they do for their lives, and they can throw the questions up.
Most YouTubers are fancier than us.
Yeah, I guess.
But that's okay.
We're going to get there one day.
No, I don't think so. That's not our MO.
It's not. So we have a lot to cover, from kind of trying to get you caught up to where we've been.
Yes.
Because we've had like 19 days, 18 days kind of off the radar, kind of, in a way.
Yes.
Right?
I think so.
It kind of all clouds together. So why don't you give a recap from what happened from the last 30 days to here? Where have we been? Is that on your list, or am I messing this up? I think I've already messed up her list. See, okay, when you watch a video, when Sheila turns to me and she has this, like, in her mind, she is going this direction. And then I say something, and then she's got,
right.
Because she's trying to figure out, I was like, okay, how am I going to go here when I was going to go here? So, yes.
Yeah.
How about we go back to we're going to go back to her list.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
This is it's okay.
Because you have some great things here.
Yeah.
Well, how about we do this? How about, there's a lot of things that happened just recently in the news. Number one, we have a lot of new people from the UK that are following.
Yes, welcome to, well, I doubt they're watching now. They might watch it later because it's like, I don't know what time it is there, but it's way late. With
the passing of the Queen, that's a big, this is like a momentous occasion in history.
Yes, like, it's a big deal. She's been alive, the Queen, the whole time I've been alive.
Yeah, she's made it through a lot of presidents and popes.
Right?
And it's
what the thing is that she is just she was a woman of, like, I don't know, just grace. Like, she was just grace. Like, she was just.
So that's going on in the news, and today is 9/11, and I think we have to remember that. And I posted it in the Switch Crew page and stuff, a video that every year I post. It was made a long time ago, and it's my way to remember. And it's probably one of my favorite things. It's all grainy and it's old school, but I post it every year.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that that's been 21 years ago.
Yeah.
But I think it's just, we just never want to forget that.
No, in that time frame too, I also think back to, as horrible as things were, how united we all became for a while. And today's world temperature
didn't take us long to
so boy, we're starting this out on a happy note.
Maybe we should bring out some chickens.
No, but I think it would be silly for us not to all mention
that's something that we can never forget. And in that same regard, we just want to say thank you for all those people that, you are the first responders. You are in that field. You're firefighters, you're policemen, you're our military, nurses. I mean, just everybody.
Our son-in-law was Marine, and he also is in the sheriff's department. So we have a little place in our heart for that scenario and stuff. So There's a lot there.
So we just want to thank all of you that have served and past, current. We just thank you for that. People that are willing to risk all their lives for us. I think that's just something we can just never take for granted. So we appreciate that. And it's been quite the year or two. So
it's flown by. Like, it's gone absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And that's why there's even I feel like everything's speeding up. I mean, we'll come back to the UK thing. So I don't know if some of you know.
Tell them why why we have new UK subscribers.
And so that's one of the announcements we want to make. So we were very blessed to be on the £1 Million Motorhome, and I believe that aired. Was it last Sunday?
Labor Day weekend, whatever that
Yeah.
was.
And they had sent us a link so we could see it. So Lawrence and Natalie with the Brazen Brits are the ones that kind of got us on the show. And we did this segment together, which was actually really good. A lot of people are like, we want to see it. We want to see it. So two things are going to happen. We're going to try to show it.
Well, we're going to show, hopefully, if you come to the Utah Huddle, we'll be able to share it with you there.
Number two, YouTube, they just copyright strike that thing like immediately. And there it was. They have all of these rules that you can't see it. So I'm working on some stuff now that I will share. I think I found an end around. And if you found the end around, please don't share that right now, because I want to do it. I want to do it in a unique way. So there you go on that. And I'm excited because it actually turned out really well. I mean, I stayed my true self, and I can't believe they left some of the stuff in that they did.
Yes, me either. Basically, the whole episode is Sheila rolling her eyes at Todd.
Well, I mean, yeah. It was kind of that way.
It's pretty much every day.
So that actually opened up this door, for people over the pond, they would say, kind of following new followers.
Yes, we have some new subscribers from there, and so we've been able to talk. They've been able to talk about like just even the size of motorhomes and stuff over there. They call them caravans instead of, and so it's just been interesting. Maybe someday we'll make it over there.
Yes,
that'd be fun. Meet the crew.
This year.
No, dang, it's already
The year's almost
September.
over.
I know, right?
So what's that going to blend into, dear?
What?
The middle of September. What are you blending into next? What do you got on your list?
I thought we were telling them where we've been.
Oh, okay. So yeah. See, I tried to do that in the beginning. So now we've kind of got to where I was going to start.
Well, we needed to acknowledge the Queen first. She's definitely more important, and 9/11.
Okay. So in the last 30 days, the UK show. And then we decided we have not been home for 4 months. This was the longest stretch that we have gone since we've been back to see the kids. And after the West Coast tour and coming down, we were blessed enough to leave the rig at a place here outside in Colorado and fly back to Kansas City. So we were actually in Kansas City for 12 days.
Yes, we got to see our grandkids, which was just much needed. And got to go home. It's just there's something about being able to drive down roads that you don't need a GPS for,
and you know where you're going.
Right? I was able to spend a day with Meg. We worked the whole time, which is our favorite thing to do.
Which opens up more doors.
Yes. But I just love being able to hang out with her. I am so excited. She's coming to the Utah Huddle, so I'm going to get to see her in a couple weeks again.
Now, we decided after we had a family meeting, so we brought all the family in.
We sent the kids out to play, but we then did get to talk to our grandkids a little bit. So we want to bring you into that a little bit. We had our family meeting because we feel like when we set out on this adventure, we were only going to be on the road about a year. Yeah. Right. We thought we could maybe make it a year. But it's been very blessed. Like, you guys have been above and beyond helping us, and it's been incredible. And we just shared our heart with our kids. But we had a meeting because we needed to check in with them. As we love the crew, as much as we love the road, being able to meet you all, if our family says absolutely this sucks and we're ready for you to come home and be here as me, mom, papa, and as mom and dad, right, we would just figure it out. So we had a really good family meeting, and I think they are willing. They see the impact that we're having together as a whole crew, and our family is willing to say, absolutely, we're behind you. Well, they were really excited. I think what happened, there's some of the, just kind of the behind the scenes. We're going to actually we asked them if we could actually share more of them on our video coming up, and they said yes. So I have to edit the video. I mean, that's the life of, so that has to be on Wednesday. I haven't even started. But you're going to see our family and kind of what that was like when we went home, because I think it would be kind of neat. A lot of times I follow a lot of YouTubers, and it's kind of nice to see the little background stories of what their life is like. And
So, I mean, it's one thing to live RV life and on the road and what we're doing. It's kind of nice to see how people juggle their home life and their family. So I'm looking forward to sharing some of that.
Yeah, and I think because you guys are becoming like our crew is just an extension of like,
right.
We're just sharing life
we
together.
Probably share too much sometimes.
Yeah, probably. But our family, I want you guys to know that they said they understand.
They're in it.
They understand the sacrifice, but they're here to still support us. However, next year for 2023, I just have to figure out how we're gonna get home more often.
Yeah, like we won't do a 4-month stint before going home.
Yeah,
we're gonna go.
Those grandkids grow like little weeds, and so beautiful thing about Kansas City is it's smack dab in the middle of the United States, so it should make it easy for us. So,
if you hear it rattling, that's our dryer or washer.
Yeah, sorry about that, but it's almost done. It's been a while since I've been able to do laundry.
So that was actually a really cool thing. We'll give it kind of like a little fun story. So our daughter was getting an estimate for some like landscaping, and she was getting this estimate, and on her front porch, they're talking. Realized that the person giving the estimate had a Switch Crew hat on. Yeah. And she's like, what do you watch? And they're like, you got to watch these guys. They're on YouTube and they're fun and you need to follow them. And she's like, that's my parents. So, and that's happened. Yeah, it's happened to them a couple of times. And so I think that's when they got the idea of like, wow, like there's a lot of impact happening that a lot of us don't even know, which is neat. It's a really neat thing. Yeah. So that was kind of.
So we went home. I got my grandkid and my kid fix, and so I'm good.
Then we flew back to Montrose,
Colorado.
Now we've been at a conference, and so we were asked to speak at the RV Entrepreneurial Summit. There was a small group. A lot of them there, are running businesses on the road. So if you're a person that is not on the road currently, I want you to know there are so many different people running different things. We learned about people doing Amazon arbitrage and sending out things and shopping on the road. We learned people starting podcasts. So it was this collective minds. We got to meet RV Miles, which that is, if you haven't followed them, they're a great channel and they have a podcast.
News source.
Yes. And they're the ones. Yeah. The
Jason and Abby do a great job with that.
So we got to meet them, which was kind of a geeky thing for me, because I really enjoy their stuff. And so that was fun. Who else was there? The singing,
the border
hookups. They did a concert that night, so we got to hang out with them and stuff. So that was pretty neat to hang out.
We spoke on the building of community.
Congratulations!
We talked about you guys. Yeah,
and kind of like how we started doing huddles and why you guys are insane enough to come and join us over a weekend, and which was fun.
And then about the same time, there is an RV entrepreneur podcast that aired. We were on that.
I shared that on. Okay, so if you are not, there's two things. Let's just bring this up real quick. If you don't receive our newsletter, if you go to 𝗀𝗿𝗶𝗽 there is this place there to get our newsletter. We do once a month, and then we kind of give updates. Number two, we have a private group on Facebook called the Switch Crew. You have to. We just ask. So, because they're trying to keep out scammer type people. So we do post like the links to that on top of the Switch It Up Facebook page to like the podcast, because YouTube doesn't do real well in the community tab, allowing you to see some of that stuff. So it just seems like it's a little more real time. Now with that, we are working on something here in the upcoming weeks that is really going to help that out a lot. Good stuff. Thought they should know that.
Well, also while we were home in Kansas City, we had some good business meetings with a couple of
we're going to bring that up now?
And we were talking about what's been going on. So, and there's a podcast and
we're on TV in the UK, and
we're meeting some people, and we're scheduling other huddles and events. And then we had a couple of business meetings back in Kansas City. And Kansas City, I think there's some businesses there that are going to rally around us, and we're going to support them. They're going to support us, but we're working on that. And we probably, our hope and our goal is that we'll be able to know about a meet and greet type of thing
Mid-October,
in October in Kansas City, because we're going to go home and
that'll be kind of like our way down to Georgia area.
Yep. As we leave this way, we're going to swing through Kansas City on our way to the Georgia huddle.
So be on the lookout for something pretty exciting in the Kansas City. It'll be like our normal meet and greet. It's going to be it's going to be a bigger scenario played out.
Yes.
Which is really, I'm really looking forward to it. So keep your fingers crossed, everyone. We need to,
Oh, and while we were home, Todd got a haircut.
Oh, yes. We're back to the haircut.
I did too, but I put my hat on today because it's Chief's hot hat day.
So I have decided I am letting my hair grow to the end of the year. I made that commitment about 4 months ago, and this is the longest it's ever been.
But she shaped it up for you.
She kind of did. She cut a ½ inch off. That's like a month of my life. She's cut off a month of my life of growing this mop on my head. So, which is pretty neat. The funny part is I've gone to the same place, so I always get a different person. And then some of the people that have cut my hair, they're like, "Where have you been?" And then I reminded them we're on the road, and they're like, "Oh yeah." So great conversations.
So that's where we've been.
There's your update on my hair. I know that's super important for 345 of you on here. You're like, oh,
okay. We're having problems with our audio.
How?
Getting any out. It just says, and Seeking Adventure says, check your
I got nothing.
The connection.
I got nothing.
We're gonna do a quick check. Hold on.
Check.
And I'm gonna pull us over to Megan says the audio's issues.
Audios are issues.
Audio is a little dicey.
I don't know how. We have amazing speeds. Like we have speeds of 50.
That is amazing speeds.
50 and 28.
Maybe we should have. Anyway, well, sorry, folks. Okay, let's talk about.
I can switch over. You want me to switch over?
We switch them too.
I'll switch